wasn't a lucky play. That was just good football.
I told you I'd be ready. You always got excuses and you know I be on top of things. Punctual my proper name. On the dot is not your aim. Although we in love, we are not the same. I hit you on that celly. You said you needed 5, that was more than 12 ago. Claim you got your hands tied, time stuck like Velcro. Georgia Peach on east side like it's ATL. You lacking, you tripping, you slacking, impatient, be waiting, confused like what happened. You get attitude cause I'm getting mad, cause you wanna take 20 minutes and a half. And on top of that, I gotta get gas out of the freeway, picked up traffic. What the is you doing?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11.
Here we go, set.
Throwing to start here is Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
From the 27, Tua. His throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Couple of Alabama guys there, Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Now how about this throw right here? And throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Shot, 17, slide through.
Tua now on first down. Going up top. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Chubb there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Gus Edwards, 83 yards. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now on first down, Drake again. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging right on the football end. On 3rd down, Jackson. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A give running right, Drake. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Jackson. This goes out wide for Drake. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Drake. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Dolphins nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Tua sets up to pass it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Tua going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He dumps it off to Drake. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Jackson now. And that'll be checked down to Drake. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Kenyon Drake from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On second down, Mostert. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now it's Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At their 48-yard line.
Second and 8 coming up. Throwing is Jackson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through with a big-time pick six.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Ravens take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The slot man in motion right. On 3rd and short, Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Drake trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, always succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Again, Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they were able to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Jackson, options out left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a three-possession game.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play.
You can do better.
Here we go.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Right, 97.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Once again, it's Mostert. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Tua. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
38. 52.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Ready up.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Yellow blue.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
Ready.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Watch out, 50 series. Shot, 17. Get. Ready.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami. Here's Tua. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone. Crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running for the shotgun with Drake. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. This goes out wide for Drake. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, CD, you know he's got great options in wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks at the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. 2 to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face
You see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. First down, Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it?